Welcome to the Learning Lab class, Digital Collections with OverDrive and Libby. My name is Melissa and I'm one of the Adult and Teen Services librarians at the Arcadia Public Library. We're going to be taking a look at the resource OverDrive to explore the library's digital collection. And in this video, we're going to be looking at how to download and listen to an eAudiebook with the Libby app. So let's get started. I'm here on the homepage for the Southern California Digital Library in the Libby app, and I'm going to search for John Grisham by clicking on the magnifying glass and performing a search. And then we're going to take a look at those search results to see what's going on. So I'm clicking on that magnifying glass, and I'm going to search for John Grisham. Now, I can also add additional filters, which are available under this ... next to my library. I know that I only want to see eAudiobooks right now, so I'm going to go ahead and click Audiobooks and then go ahead and click Search. So unlike the computer search results, if you're using OverDrive on a computer, these items look a little bit different on the Libby app. There are no icons for eBooks, but there are icons for headphones as indicated under the little book cover. There's also no banner on the item to indicate if something is available right now or if it has a wait list. You can tell if something is available because next to it, it will say borrow, and if it's not, it will say place hold. I also have another option here, this Camino Wins. It says open in Libby. That means that I already have that item checked out to my account. You can also add additional filters by clicking on this refine button on the upper right side. And within that, you can change the availability to available now. And that will show you only items that you can check out right now, not ones that you have to put a hold on. So if you click on the cover of an item, it'll take you to the page with more information about that item. To head back to the search results, you would just use the arrow on the upper left side. So in this video, since we're going to be taking a look at downloading and listening to an audiobook, I have already set up my filters to only give me audiobook results. So I know that all of these are what I am looking for. And then I added the additional metric of available now, so I know that all of these things are things that I can check out at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and borrow this item, and I would do that by clicking on the borrow button under the book icon, and then I'll want to confirm it by clicking the red borrow button. If this is the first time that you're using the app, it may prompt you to set your notification preference, but I'm going to say not now. You can set your notification preference to whatever you feel comfortable with. You'll notice that my item is automatically downloading as indicated by the icon next to the cover with the circle that's filling in with the square in the center. This is based on my settings within the app that you can access under Actions. Once this is finished downloading, I'm going to show you what that looks like on this page, and then we'll also talk about the other ways to get to this eAudiobook that I've downloaded. Once it downloads, if I am still just on this page, I can go ahead and click Open Audiobook. But I want to show everybody how you would access this if you don't open it right after you've downloaded it. Okay, my item is downloaded, and that's indicated with this check mark and a circle. I can go ahead and click on that just to show you what the options there are. I can remove the download. It will take the download off my device. It doesn't remove it from my account, but it does remove it from the device. And I can also change my download rules from here, which would be either over Wi-Fi or allowing it to use cellular data. I'm going to leave this downloaded, so I'm just going to click outside of this, and I'm going to go to my shelf. And my shelf, again, is the books to the right of the girl reading on the bottom. Once an item is downloaded to my device, I can play that item without being connected to the internet because it's saved locally on my device. So if you open your Libby app and aren't connected to the internet, your downloads will still appear on this loans page. You just won't be able to search for additional items or download new items until you're connected to the internet again. So the second one here is the one we just downloaded, and we're going to click on the cover to open that item to start listening to it. It'll bring me to this screen, and this has additional navigation options that we're going to take a look at for listening to an eAudiobook. Below the cover is where you have forward or backward 15 seconds and the play or pause button. Below the play button is the place where you can skip to a specific chapter and the ability to move forward or back 1 minute. So I'm going to move forward 1 minute so that you see now that there is a back 1 minute on the left-hand side. If I open chapters, this allows me to skip ahead to say chapter 6 and then hide, and then it has pushed me that far in the recording. You can also drag the bar on the bottom to quickly move through the book. In the upper left and right-hand corner, there are times. The time on the left is the amount of time you've listened to, and the time on the right is the amount of time remaining. Above the left-hand side time is a back button, and that allows you to go back to your loans page. The right-hand side icons start with the playback speed. This first icon controls how fast an item plays. The next is the sleep timer. You can set it for a certain amount of time and then it will turn itself off. The third is bookmarks and highlights, which is when you have bookmarks, they'll show up here. So let's go ahead and add a bookmark to show you what that looks like, which is that fourth icon of the ribbon. So now if I head back to that third icon, there is a bookmark in chapter 5 that I can jump to. I'm going to go head back to my loans page and show you one additional item. If you happen to finish an item early, you can return it to the library early by clicking on the Manage Loan button and select Return Early. This is also where you may have the option to renew closer to the due date if no one's waiting for an item. I'm going to return this now to show you what it looks like. In this video, we went over how to download an eAudiobook in the Libby app. Join us for our next video where we're going to be taking a look at how to download eBooks in the Libby app. Feel free to reach out to library staff if you have any additional questions.